Hello to you, hello to you, hello to Landon, hello to you. All right, everyone, last time I saw you, we did a story about Jonathan the bear. Today we're going to do another story, a pretty short story, and this is about a platypus. A platypus is a pretty crazy looking animal. If you have your own device, you might want to Google it and see what they look like. Or maybe your parent could help you find one too. I just thought I'd bring it up because platypus isn't an animal that we see very often here, and they're kind of crazy. Anyway, here we go. Here's our story. It's called The Curious Case of the Overly Playful Platypus. So I am going to read you the story, show you some pictures that go with the story, and then your job is going to be to help remember what order things in the story happened in, okay? That's called sequencing. We're going to put the different parts of the story into the correct order, okay? So parents, you have a sheet that looks kind of like this. You can help out by taking these 4 pictures, cutting them so that they are separate pictures, and we'll be using those when we ask our questions and sequence the story. All right, so here's our story. The case of the overly playful platypus. All right, Presley's parents gave him an iPad. So here's our platypus. His name is Presley. Do you know anyone named Presley? I don't. This platypus is the first critter I've met named Presley. All right, he loves his iPad so much. He uses it all the time and plays lots of games. Do you have a device or a gaming unit or an iPad that you like to play games on? Sometimes it's hard to put it down, isn't it? He loves his iPad so much that he doesn't sleep or complete his homework. Bad choice, Presley the platypus. Do you see him in bed? He should be sleeping. How do we know it's nighttime? Let's see. Looking outside, it looks dark. I see the moon. Even the moon is sleeping. He's all tucked in bed. And how does Presley's face look? Does it look like he has lots of energy, or does he look tired? Yeah, he looks pretty tired to me. All right. Presley failed his math test. Oh no, he didn't learn his math, he didn't study, and he was so tired from staying up late playing video games. Look, there's his teacher saying, you did not get any of these right on your math test. His teacher tells his parents. Do you think his parents were happy to hear that he failed his test? I don't think so. Presley and his parents decide to create a digital device contract to help Presley use his iPad safely. That means they wrote up a list of all the times that he could use it for fun, but all the chores he had to finish first. And it looks to me like the parents signed it, and so did Presley. So they all agreed that he cannot stay up all night playing on his iPad anymore. All right? The end. So here's the part where it's your job to try to remember what happened first. Okay, first, did Presley and his parents make a digital contract first? Or did he get the iPad as a gift first? Yes! First, he got the iPad. That's what happened first in the story. Let's see what happened next. Next, did the platypus stay up all night playing video games? Or did he fail his test? He stayed up all night, and that's why he failed his test. So, first, he got his iPad as a gift. Next, he stayed up all night playing video games. Bad choice, Presley. And then because of that, he failed his math test. All right, so what happened last in our story? Did Presley and his parents make a digital contract? Or did he stay up all night playing video games again? What happened last? Yes! Presley and his parents came up with an agreement about what would be the right way to use his iPad so that he would still be able to do well in school. First, he got his iPad. Next, he stayed up late playing it. Then, he failed his math test. And finally, he and his parents decided they needed to make a plan for how he could use his iPad. Good job, everyone. That's it for today. That was a pretty short story. If you want to, you can listen to it again and see if you can figure out which of the two choices happened first, or maybe even point at the pictures and tell the story in your own words, all right? So until I see you next time, all done. It's time to move on. It's time for us to go. All done. It's time to move on. It's time for us to go. See you next time.